Breakfast Club. We have a special guest in the building with us, Mr. Musiq Soulchild.
This is not Musiq Soulchild. This is the Hustle.
Hey, man, I heard you been talking about me.
Yes, I have.
I ain't watch it, though.
I cannot respect the Hustle.
Right,
oh, my gosh.
Musiq Soulchild is a great R&B singer.
He is.
Why conform to what these
You said he is like
doing?
third
Nobody's
person.
You know he's right there.
Nobody's conforming to anything.
So who am I talking to, Musiq or Hustle?
You're talking to both of them.
Okay, so why is Musiq introducing the world to the Hustle?
Because I feel it's only right. I'm an artist, and that's what I'm doing right now. I figured y'all might dig it. And if you don't, it ain't for you.
But I think you can create greater than just some auto-tune BS.
But see, what? Okay, this I have a question. What do you guys think auto-tune is?
I don't know. Tell us.
It is a software to automatically tune you to the right pitch.
For people who can't sing, you can already sing. You're a great singer.
It's not just for people who
What's he paying you that he can sing?
It's not just for people who can't sing.
Okay. Because I always call it a performance enhancement drug for terrible singers.
Well,
That's
I
what
heard that
always
you're
call
not
it.
supposed. I heard
I
that
ain't
people
heard no
in
great
general.
singer
What
use
I've
it.
heard before
Right.
is that autotune has always been in use, but people overuse the autotune. And
Yeah.
that's what makes it distorted.
It's corrective. It's no different than a chick wearing makeup.
You didn't use it on Love.
No,
I know.
That's not the point. It's
Yes,
not the
it
point.
is.
It's there. It's another tool to be used to be creative with. I don't need to not know how to sing in order to use autotune, bruh. It's fun.
So why rap, though?
Again, I'm not rapping. Is anybody listening?
Okay, so I listened to it. So let me tell you.
Nobody's listening.
So he's not
They're
rapping.
not listening.
No,
Okay.
it is a little singy still. It's not necessarily like rap. It's
Right.
still. I listen to the music.
Oh, you actually listen to it?
Yeah, I listen
Oh, cool.
to the.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, me, I saw the viral video where you said you was turning into the Hustle and you was going to rap, and I said, oh, hell no.
So it's still very singy. It's not like he's straight up rapping.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
I don't have any more. Since you're still singing, I'm cool. I'm fine.
But if you really was like peeping it, you would have known
No,
all
I
of
was
this.
not interested. You got to understand, like.
But you can't weigh in and have an opinion on something that you don't.
Not true, because the cover.
But then your opinion is not valid
Not
because
true,
it's
'cause
not informed.
A viral video is like a trailer.
Okay.
And if you say I'm turning into a rapper named the Hustle.
When did I say I turned into a rapper?
On the trailer.
Find it.
It's his alter
I
ego.
will wait.
It's his rapper alter ego. So Musiq Soulchild still exists.
No. I need
but-
somebody to find. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Okay.
off.
Somebody
I need
find the video,
someone
'cause I
to
thought he said he
find.
was a rapper.
I need someone to find. And I will wait. I promise. I need someone to
Pull it up,
find
Q. Sasha,
where
somebody.
where I said that I was turning into a rapper named the Hustle.
Listen, I have no problem saying I'm wrong if I'm wrong.
No,
But
it's not about you saying that you're wrong. That's not what this is about. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is there's a lot of people throwing a lot of rumors and hearsays and blah 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 and re-quoting and retweeting and re-IG and hashtagging.
So what is the
Inaccurate
hustle?
information.
You know
What
that's
is
the
hustle?
industry we live in.
Thank you,
So
bruh. There we
what's
go.
the-
There
so
we
what is the
go.
hustle?
No, we're talking about, before I said that, you know that's the industry we live in. We live in a headline industry.
True.
You know?
But you
go
should
ahead.
explain
give
it.
us some
What-
You have to
context.
do
Nah, he
further
don't want me
research.
to. He don't want me to. He don't
No,
want me
I
to.
do,
He don't
I
want
do.
me to.
Explain what
Nah,
the
let the
hustle
bro
is.
talk. Go ahead.
Give us some context to this content.
I already did that like
Can you
a
explain what
million
the hustle
times.
is, man?
I'm asking. What
The
is
hustle is a state of mind.
Let him talk about it.
Somebody's paying attention.
To explain it. What's
Tell her
your
what
state of
she's
mind? What's your
wanting,
hustle
D-Baby.
state of mind? What's your state of mind?
It's not deep. It's literally like right now, and I've explained it like this before. Everybody that is in this room right now is on their hustle. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm making soundtrack music for people like us. It's as simple as that. You know?
So you're not a rapper.
No, bro. I'm not a
Okay.
rapper.
That's all I want to know.
Okay.
So
I
do
have no
you
other
feel
further
like
questions,
R&B
Your Honor.
is struggling right now?
As far as, numbers go and the state of the industry and radio and all the industry jargon, all that talk, yeah, it's not really as popping as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they are gravitating more towards hip hop or a more, I don't like to use that word.
Use it. Why not?
Pop.
Okay.
Real singing and real songwriting and real arrangements and real musicianship and real performances. Like, I'm not saying that there aren't people out there who are not interested in it. It's just that the people that I know that are dope, you don't really hear too much about them, on the radio, And this is not knocking anybody that's winning. I congratulate anybody that's doing it because it's hard enough to even be recognized in this big world, just being somebody, anybody doing anything, But coming from a culture of of music where, people really cared about if you could sing or not, and if you could really write good songs, if you could really move them emotionally through their music. I don't really feel like that's the top priority right now.
I mean, it depends. Like Sam Smith is amazing.
Yeah, he's cool.
And I consider him R&B, but I guess he'd be considered pop too.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, but pop is just short for popular.
No, I get it. I get it. But even with that, that accurate definition is still in association with the culture of pop music and the stuff that comes within its connotations and expectations and points of views about what it means to be pop. And
I think hip hop is pop culture now.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Urban culture is pop culture.
There we go. And that's why I use the word urban, because that's, I guess that's the word that people like to use.
So what's the feedback on the hustle and you using the word the hustle?
It's 50-50. Actually, I get a lot of love from people who never really rocked with Musiq Soulchild. They heard about me, but they never really got into it. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm doing this, they're like, yo, I've been waiting on you to do something like this. But then on the other side,
your true hardcore fans,
bruh, they won't give me like no chance at all. Like, I've been called all types of stuff.
Like, I mean, it's got the headlines here: Musiq Soulchild's new rap career, the hustle receives terrible reviews. It's not Musiq Soulchild's fault he's rapping. It's all. It's NicoleBitchy.com. Musiq Soulchild is now an auto-tune rapper named The Hustle.
Yeah, blah. Yeah, and then I also been getting, oh man, like all these memes they've been doing. Oh, it's actually hilarious to me.
How do you see all the memes? Are they on every page?
No. It's like people show them to me,
I might tag you in it maybe.
Or tag me in it, you know what I'm saying? Think it's funny. Like, I get like, why would you do this to us? You done sold out. You not doing music no more, real music no more. I had somebody do a video on IG, and the dude is playing Half Crazy in the background, talking about something. You hear this? This is real music. Now he want to rap. Like, get the f out of here. And I'm like, wow, why are you that mad, bro?
But come on now, you've given us some great music over the years, and this is like a 360 transformation.
You know what's so cool about this moment right now? You're representing the people who are not listening to what I'm saying.
So if I get this mixtape, I'm going to get me some love songs?
Bro, that's not the point. You're not.
Because I used to rock my daughter to sleep to the record Love with You and Ghostface. Can I do that now?
You peeped that.
Yes.
But see, I don't know I don't know if people get that. I do a whole lot of stuff, and I don't get that. So I'm feeling like, it's falling on deaf ears. Nobody cares. Cool, bet. Let me go ahead and switch it up, because nobody cares about this no more. Let me go ahead and try something else. You really feel like
nobody cared about your music?
Bro, when I go places,
you still sound like you're probably one of the only.
Don't get me wrong. I still get people. Don't get me wrong. I still get people that do tell me that they everything that you're saying, that they love what I put out, how much my music has affected them. I got people finding me on IG like, yo, I've been listening to you ever since I was 10 years old. My dad driving me to school, playing love. Like, I get all of that. Like, and that's dope. Don't get me wrong. That's dope. But, you try and do shows and promoters act like you a new buck, and it's like, bro, do you know who I am?
Yeah, but you can't let them get you disgruntled.
You know what I'm saying? And they want me to take that. It's like, I know bread is bread, but dude, like, there's principles to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you're, whoever said promoter is, you're going off of the numbers. Right. And I'm not mad at you for that, because that's, hustle 101, follow the money. But don't act like you don't know who I am.
But you've sold records too.
Yeah, but
Buddy sold records.
You gotta understand, to some people that doesn't matter.
It doesn't mean anything when they try to sell out this club.
It means absolutely nothing.
Those are timeless records.
Yeah, but that's all good. We trying to sell out this club. Music hasn't had a record.
But let me ask
you.
Yeah, I mean.
But let me ask you this,
I've been able to get more accomplished with the hustle than I've ever had with
See, this is what bothers me about this situation.
Yeah, but what do you care about?
Money.
Go ahead, G.
My whole thing is this. Musically, like, is this something that you've always wanted to do, or are you doing this because you feel like business-wise it makes sense?
He don't care about the music.
Let him talk.
I care about the money.
I care about music and money. I care about music and money. I'm an artist first.
Yes, you are.
Let me just put that out there.
I've always
been an artist. Thank you. See,
an amazing artist. That's why I don't like seeing you perform as such a gimmick. That's what it feels like.
Finish, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you let the man talk?
Yes.
I'm an artist first. You know what I'm saying? Now, it just so happened that for the last 14 years, I've been, in one lane, and it's not because I wasn't able to do nothing else, or I wasn't interested in doing nothing. I wasn't planning on intending to do nothing else. It's just that I had a whole lot of people, a whole lot of resources and money that was convincing me that I need to stay in this one lane. And just so long as I stay in this one lane, then they're going to support me. And, you know, feeling nigga from the street like, hey, money's good, why not? People love it, dig it, you know. I would actually do something else, but, you know, this is working. You know, it's like working the 9 to 5. You know, I feel like I'm contributing to my end all result, which is making music that make people happy, to have a positive impact on the culture. Cool. I'm not finna get into all of the details on how I want it and how I want it and how I want it. Like, no, it's working. I don't have to come up with it all the time.
You sound a little crazy though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's fine.
You're an artist, right? And I thought with an artist, you're predicting your art form, what you truly love.
Finish.
But it sounds like you're saying, bruh, people don't really love this, they love that, so I'm gonna jump over here.
That's what it's. You're doing some gimmicky shit,
but that's not you. That's chasing a check, and you know that works.
You're not a chess chaser. A check
that only
chaser
works
of music.
that much time.
You might.
Okay, gotta finish.
Understand.
My bad. Gotta finish.
What's happening?
Go ahead, my bad.
All right. People are only gonna go off of what they've been exposed to, and you're only gonna go off of your own point of view. I don't expect y'all to understand, because it's a whole, like when I tell you, it's a whole list of things that I'm finna. This is really the beginning. This is just the beginning. Like, people put out albums, I'm putting out personalities. Because I bet if you find anybody, like, go downstairs and walk outside and just grip anybody up, well, not grip them up, but like get their attention real quick and be like, hey, what's in your playlist? I bet you it's not going to be one genre of music.
Right.
Definitely not.
I agree.
Okay, so why is it okay for people to have a diverse playlist, but it's not okay for an artist to make diverse music?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, wait.
I just want it to be believable.
I need to finish.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you believe or not, because it's me as an artist doing it. I'm not always going to be perfect first time out. You know, especially if it's something that I don't really have, you know, the full swing of it. I mentioned this before. This is literally, y'all are witnessing something unprecedented. Like, I didn't really go back and think about, like, this is really new. I started this last December. This thing is only a year old. I'm just freestyling this.
But if it's in your heart, I support. It's kind of like EDM music.
No.
Like EDM music, DJs get 100,000 to DJ. I want 100,000 to DJ.
Yeah, but you ain't.
That's not in my heart.
Okay.
But I listen to some EDM.
Now,
but me DJ.
Now,
it's not in my heart. It's not in my soul.
This is totally in my heart and totally in my soul.
Okay, then I support it.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why I picked this lane, actually, I started with something else. If y'all was really paying attention.
Was it country?
No, bro.
Gospel.
No.
What was it?
Thank you. Please. A few more of them. That's actually fresh. Hold on. That's dope.
Yeah, you can use
it. What was it, though? What was it?
Hey, yeah.
What genre was it?
And it was actually, I actually leaned more into the whole neo-soul, you know, love kind of thing. But I knew that it was going to kind of be a slow burn, at least according to this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because while I was doing this was kind of like creeping in my head a little bit, because I've been in Atlanta for about 4 or 5 years by then. And I actually dig that Southern sound. That Southern culture is actually dope. Turning up is fun. Like, people keep turning up is fun,
I'm from the South.
Absolutely.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, being an artist and you just influenced by your surroundings and your atmosphere, you soak it up. And then eventually, depending on the type of artist you are, you want to give it back. So, I had a opportunity to entertain that, and it was, you know, it's still a rocky road. You know what I'm saying? I've been calling a bunch of people, trying to get them a part of it. You know, my MD, my musical director, you know what I'm saying? He's actually from Atlanta. He had a whole bunch of beats, and he actually dared me. He was like, bro, you scared? I'm like, bro, I ain't never scared. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and run them beats. And I was listening to him, and then this is a lot of the stuff, those first 3 joints that y'all got, Grinding, Generate, and Greatest, those were freestyles. Like, I tweaked it to make it sound, you know, because then the Musiq Soulchild in me, the songwriter was like, okay, all right, you're not going to just sound like anything.
Music,
bro,
we heard those. Angela Yee was actually playing some of those records this morning.
Okay.
They're not hot, dog.
All right. So what I'm trying to do is, and I'm trying to start a new lane according to what people, now, this is not me saying that I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, because it seemed like R&B is struggling. It's not to be a gimmick. It's merely to serve this sound that people seem to be digging. You gonna sit here and tell me that every time you turn on the radio, you don't hear that?
Yeah, but I like it from those artists I hear from. I don't want to hear that from music.
Okay, why don't
Unless you're making better. If you were making records that's good or better, I'd be like, all right, do your thing.
Okay, well then let me get there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I might not want to get after this.
Fine, then it's not for you.
After this project, I might not want to hear you get there.
Then it's not for you, man.
I don't think it is, dog.
Cool.
I don't think it's for you either.
It's not for everybody. It might not be for me.
But I don't want you to feel like you weren't appreciated as Musiq Soulchild, so let me go do this.
No,
because you are appreciated.
That's not purely why I'm doing this. That was just that was an observation that I made. When people started attacking me, I'm like, okay, well, where was y'all first week when I put that album out? If y'all really was about it.
But nowadays you can't contribute record sales to how people feel about you.
And I get that, and I don't. Which was a point that I was trying to make earlier, and you interrupted me, and I forgot about it, but I just remember. So please don't send it so I can make that point. I'm not stopping Musiq Soulchild. I'm actually working on another Musiq Soulchild album.
Good job. Round of applause to Musiq Soulchild.
Absolutely.
That's what we need.
But you know what? I will say this. Don't you think that your fans that are very passionate, that have supported you all these years, of course it's different to them. And I feel like every time something's different, they are going to be a little skeptical towards it, because that's not what...
it's all love. I'm not mad. I've never been mad. This whole time I haven't been mad. Even when they have been, I'm like, crazy comments.
Because that should make you feel like your fans that were very devoted to you, they care that much, they're that passionate.
Absolutely. Yeah, I get it. It's like being in a relationship with a chick and she getting mad at you because you're looking at another girl. Yeah, I know.
Not only that, it's also like dying. But you don't get to listen to me.
Wow.
You don't listen to me.
So the thing is with this hustle thing. So the thing is
give you the flowers when you die. But sometimes when you make a transition like this, you realize like, damn, people really love music.
Okay, I'm not doing this. Let me just set the record straight. I'm not doing this as a publicity stunt. I'm not doing it as a gimmick. I'm not even doing this to get your attention. I'm doing this because this is what I wanted to do at a point in time. I'm not going through no artistic midlife crisis. I'm not selling out. I'm not part of the Illuminati. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not doing nothing. None of this is happening. I'm just being creative and having fun with music.
You're free to do that.
Do you feel like you...
Apparently, no, I'm not.
No, you are. I mean, but we're free not to like it, too, though.
Do you feel
yes,
like
you are.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying that that's fine.
Word.
Do you feel like you've been restricted in the past as far as the music that you've wanted to put out?
Totally. Now, I never complained about it because the music that I was making people happy, which made me happy.
But you prefer to put other things out. Like what did you want to do, or what did you want to put out that your label or people around you necessarily?
Because I remember hearing that you did
music.
turn in an album, and the label was like, "This is too different."
What? I had like 17 different genres on that album. Yeah.
So that really did happen.
That really did happen.
Okay.
But even then, it was half baked. It wasn't a well thought out project at all. You know what I'm saying? But that was just to introduce the idea to people. That was just a makeshift MacGyver project that I put together. Like, look, this is what it could possibly sound like, but just better. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is an album with all of these different genres on it. Now if y'all could just, throw me some bread, give me some time, I could figure it out and make it better. But I just wanted to because I have so many different interests, musical interests.
Are you signed now or independent?
I'm signed with my homie Warren Campbell, My Block, out on the West Coast.
Do you feel like you had any mental blocks as far as writing is concerned? Because like a lot of times you've mentioned this morning that you had a lot of ideas that were half baked, like you didn't see them all the way through fruition.
Well, it's not because I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's because I couldn't wait.
Gotcha.
Even with this hustle thing, like I didn't really think it out because I wanted everybody to be a part of the process. As much of the process as possible.
So you wanted feedback from people to help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love or hate, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that that's what comes with it, and I mentioned this before. If I want this to, be right, I want, the love that I get to be organic and authentic, it gotta, I gotta treat it like I'm a new artist because it's essentially like I'm a new artist.
Sometimes you put things out half baked though, and that's you gotta kind of perfect it as much as you can.
Yeah, but I mean,
especially in this day and age, because the critique can kill you.
But see, you can't pay me to care about people hating on what I'm doing.
I'll critique, say hate. I don't like the word hate. It's not always.
You're right, because it's not always.
Because some people might be telling you the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also may be just them responding negatively to something that they don't understand.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So and I welcome that. And I welcome that because that just comes with it, I didn't have the time. It was too urgent. I didn't have the time. And plus, this kind of music is, here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Not as a genre, but as a song. It's on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So I wanted to just throw it out there just to, put my toe in the water and see, and it's really been 50-50. You know, I've got a lot of supporters, and I've got a lot of other supporters in a different way.
Yes. Now listen, you're from Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So does the Hustle tell a different story? Is it, instead of love songs, is it street records?
No.
Are you telling when I don't know, when you used to run the streets of Philly, who knows?
No.
Okay.
Best way I could put it, and I mentioned this, and I keep referencing, I mentioned this because I'm feeling like I got to keep repeating myself, which is fine. But I'm just doing it so that if y'all care to do a little research, y'all will notice that I said this before. Basically, what I'm doing, the best way I can describe it is, I'm making songs about, whether directly or indirectly, about the mentality that you got to have in order to be successful in life. Mm-hmm. Not quitting, not giving up,
being yourself,
just doing hard. Whether people dig it or not, whether people get it or not,
so this is you.
Yeah, this is me at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
So we calling you the Hustle right now.
Well, this is how I'm presenting myself. It's like when you see an actor in a different movie, you don't call them the actor. Well, some folks do, but you don't call them the role that they were playing in the other movie. Like I'm being Lonzo right now
from Training Day.
Yeah, that's it.
So you are acting. You're playing a role.
I'm entertaining.
Okay.
When you use acting and playing a role, especially in the tone that you use, it kind of belittles it. I'm entertaining people.
Okay.
So you're showing your versatility.
Yeah, in the best way. And I'm not being, pre-whatever with it. It's like, whether you dig it or not, whether it was right or wrong, whether it was good or bad, like I'm just doing it. I'm figuring it out as I go.
I respect the fact you're not afraid to take a chance, though. I will say that.
I appreciate that, but I don't think of it as taking it. I'm just doing me, whatever that is.
Now, listen, you told us a very entertaining story last time you was here about getting stabbed in the eye with a fork.
I don't think that was a true story.
Hey, why wasn't it true? He said it.
It was a true story.
Oh, it was?
He said it. What are you talking about, Chief?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it to shut him up.
But now that you're the Hustle, you got to change the fork to a knife. You have to. It has to be like more edgy.
Tell the story that you want to tell, bro.
No. It has to
Whatever
be more
gets
edgy.
through the
What happened to the Hustle?
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to be more edgy.
You know what? Cool. You know what? Musiq Soulchild, we appreciate you joining us. You know what?
Don't lie to him. What you gonna lie about? A lot of him telling you gonna play his music in the mix.
To the Musiq Soulchild live. Right?
See?
No, it's coming.
All
it's
right.
coming. And
so what happens with the Hustle now?
I'm going forward with it.
He's doing the Hustle.
Okay.
No, I'm
doing both albums.
I'm doing it. And another point that I was trying to make before
Let's go, Musiq. Talk, my brother. It's all on you.
I have, just like I said, people put out albums. I'm actually putting out personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Musiq Soulchild, I just stayed in that lane for like way too long. But now the Hustle is my second album. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another one, and then I got another one. They're all going to be associated with different genres of music. The reason why is not because I'm trying to act or gimmick, nothing. It's because I don't want to compromise, the Musiq Soulchild brand. I don't want to taint it. I just leave it whatever it is. And when I dip back into it, I dip back into it. But when I'm doing the Hustle, I'm doing the Hustle. When I'm doing the other thing, I'm doing the other thing.
What's the other thing?
You just going to have to wait and see.
You know who caused all of this? T.I. versus T.I.P. When he wanted to, T.I. versus T.I.P. caused all this multiple personalities and disorder stuff.
This is not a disorder. I'm doing it on purpose. It's a difference.
Well, B.O.B. has done this before, actually. B.O.B. and Bobby Ray.
Yeah, it's a little different.
He's a rapper.
They're kind of the same person.
Yeah. Well.
All right, well, it's the Breakfast Club. I'm something like a rapper. That's my alter ego.
Man, shut up.
Sometimes he's Rashawn. Sometimes he's DJ Envy.
You want to have a drink?
So it's okay for everybody else to do it, but it's not okay for me. Okay,
it's perfectly fine for you to do it.
No. Apparently it isn't.
Who said that?
I just want the music to be of the quality of Musiq Soulchild.
You gotta let me get there.
The music I've heard from the Hustle is not of the quality of.
You gotta let me get there.
That's all.
You gotta let me. You gotta start somewhere,
because
man.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. If the music is great, you can come out here.
It's a work in progress.
I'm working on
Prince used to come out with no pants, or had his ass out.
Pants.
But being that the music was so great, nobody cared.
Why do you
R. Kelly peed on a little girl and made people step in the name of love, and nobody cared.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Music is good.
I'm working on it.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm working on it.
You can walk out with
I'm working on it.
No, I'm saying
they're not all gonna be winners, but I'm working on it. I mean, I dig it. I think it's fresh.
All jokes aside, and I'm saying this to you as a fan of Musiq Soulchild, you've made some great music.
And I plan on
like
making.
I told you earlier, I used to rock my daughter to sleep to the record with you.
That's
and
dope.
Ghostface, and it was because of the hook.
That's dope. And I plan on making even more. You know what I'm saying? God willing.
Now you and your daughter can turn up to the Hustle.
There you go.
That's a good one.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club.
Was that? You can't even get it out.
No. Somebody say your good eye is Musiq Soulchild and the bad eye is the Husel.
You feel good about that one?
That's what somebody said.
Yeah, you said it.
I'm sorry.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Musiq Soulchild. Good morning.